KPIX 5 newsroom, this is Bay Area Night Beat on KBCW.
Now on the Night Beat, a new wildfire rages out of control in Northern California tonight. Thousands of acres charred in just hours, while black smoke can be seen counties away. Good evening, I'm Brian Hackney.
I'm Juliette Goodrich. That story in just a moment, but first we have breaking news in San Francisco. A shooting in the Mission District leaves one man dead and two others wounded. It happened less than 2 hours ago near the intersection of 17th and Mission Streets. Night Beat's Katie Nielsen joins us from the scene with the very latest for us. Katie.
Juliette, we still don't have a lot of information about exactly what happened here. It's very early on in the investigation. If you take a look back behind me, you can actually see the evidence markers on the ground. Generally, those are used to mark shell casings or blood evidence. Now, here is what we do know. Around 8:30 tonight, 3 men were shot here at 17th and Mission Streets. One man has died. 2 others were taken to the hospital. One of those men has life-threatening injuries. The other man is expected to survive. Now, I was able to speak with witnesses a little bit earlier tonight. They told me that they heard 6 or 7 gunshots around 8:30, but thought it was just fireworks until they saw all of the police cars and ambulances. So again, still very early on in the investigation in this case. Police have not released any suspect information. No arrests have been made. And right now, police are not releasing the identity of the man who was killed. They're waiting until they can notify his family. Live on the Night Beat, I'm Katie Nielsen.
Our other top story tonight, 2 wildfires forcing people out of their homes. The latest one broke out in Yolo County this afternoon, burning in the hills north of Cache Creek Casino. The county fire also forcing several road closures tonight. Firefighters are fighting that blaze from the air and from the ground, and they're facing dry brush and steep terrain. Latest numbers from CAL FIRE. Flames have scorched 8,000 acres. So far, it is 0% contained. At least 41 fire engines and 11 helicopters are working to fight the blaze. Reporter Mark Thompson is in Yolo County with the latest.
Residents here along County Road 63 watched with concern as flames from the Gwenda fire spread closer and closer from hillside to homes.
Well, any fire is too close, isn't it?
Even our interview interrupted as flames burst nearby. Now, from
that.
Oh, yeah.
Take a picture of that.
Despite mandatory evacuation orders and a shelter set up at nearby Grange Hall, some chose to wait it out and do what they could to protect their property.
Well, just sprinkling a little here, I don't know. I'll have to depend on the fire department.
Firefighters facing challenging conditions as temperatures topped 100 degrees, but they continued to attack by air and on the ground.
We have weather is a huge issue, the terrain, the topography, the fuels. We're getting ready to run out of daylight, so that's going to hamper the air.
They're just kind of evacuating this whole area. We're trying to see what's going on.
Meanwhile, residents left to watch, wait, and worry about more than just themselves.
You know, our main focus was getting horses and livestock out, and well, pretty much just trying to get all of our friends and stuff out.
As firefighters continued to bring in more resources to get a hold on and contain the blaze.
That was Mark Thompson reporting. Smoke from the county fire can be seen here in the Bay Area. This video is from Sonoma Valley. People also reported seeing smoke in Marin and Contra Costa County. Meanwhile, in Lake County, the massive Pawnee fire has sparked new evacuations tonight after the fire jumped containment lines. Those living in the Double Eagle Ranch community were forced to leave. The fire has spread nearly 14,000 acres, but containment remains at 73%. CAL FIRE says one firefighter was injured while battling this blaze. And to Concord now, firefighters are keeping an eye on any hot spots after a fire burning on Ignacio Valley Road flared up this morning. Firefighters say these are some of the hottest, driest conditions they have seen this early in the summer.
What we are seeing that is somewhat significantly different is that these fires are burning almost like it's August. So the fuels are very, very dry. We're coming off that drought. The brush is still very dry. The timber is very dry.
The fire scorched a total of 394 acres.
Well, let's talk about weather by looking at a time-lapse video captured from our exclusive Salesforce cameras showing all the fog creeping into the bay after a warm day. Another vantage point, this one live from the top of the Salesforce Tower cam, showing fog is certainly billowing in, and that's going to begin to cool us down. And we need it. Concord got up to 101 today, Livermore at 98, 96 in Santa Rosa. There's a different perspective of the fog right now. It is still on the warm side in the East Bay. And there are still heat advisories posted in the, I shouldn't say heat advisories, fire warnings that are posted, fire weather watch until 11 o'clock tonight. That'll be lifted tomorrow because numbers will cool. We'll have the complete forecast in a minute, but fire concerns are colliding with the 4th of July tradition in Sonoma County. Every year, local groups sell fireworks to raise money. But is it worth the risk? Less than a year after those wine country wildfires back in October. Nightbeat's Emily Turner put that question to some of the buyers and sellers.
They are an iconic part of 4th of July celebrations.
It's kind of the icing on the cake, the getting together with the family and friends and then having the show afterwards with all the, the colors and explosions.
But those explosions are also something some folks in Sonoma County don't want. It's been almost 9 months since the wine country wildfires, and anything combustible is now controversial. Fire right now is kind of a touchy subject in this county.
Yeah. Very.
Currently, only the cities of Rohnert Park, Sebastopol, Petaluma, and Cloverdale allow fireworks. And stands have popped up all over those towns hoping to cash in. Most, though, are fundraisers, like this one for Rohnert Park Warriors football.
It helps replenish some of the gear that the kids use and other tournament stuff.
Rick Alvarez says the fundraiser is one of their best all year, but he understands the concern. So he and his fellow volunteers are always ready with the rules. And the customers we talk to say they hope those rules don't change.
It's not worth sacrificing that for everybody else's good time just for a couple people who are going to ruin it for everybody.
These fireworks, just because they are legal in the state of California, I think if you're exercising, due diligence, and being careful and precautious when you're handling these, I think it's, that's good. But the thing that you want to avoid is the illegal fireworks because you don't really have much control over them.
California has a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to illegal fireworks. Anyone who's caught with them, depending on how much they have, could face anywhere from a $1,000 to $5,000 fine and up to a year in jail. In Sonoma County, Emily Turner, KPIX 5.
Huge rallies played out across the country and the Bay Area today. They were meant to protest the Trump administration's immigration policies. Demonstrators expressed anger about the separation of migrant families. A couple thousand kids and parents rallied at Lake Merritt, angry over President Trump's immigration policy. Many of them too young to understand politics, so they kept the message simple. They say this rally was all about kids standing up for kids.
My mom always tells me that kids' voices are more powerful than adults' voices because people are used to hearing from adults, so if they hear from a kid, then it's much different. No one was standing up for the children. And no one was changing it.
Even though the president has ended the practice of separating parents and children at the southern border, demonstrators in San Francisco demanded the White House move quicker to reunite separated families and end family detention.
This is our country, this is our children, and we all deserve to be here.
Well, I'm glad that there's a lot of support to help the people that don't have any support or any voice at the border. It's just the number of children that are taken from their parents is growing every day.
In San Jose, hundreds there also spoke out, many concerned about the long-term harm to children separated from their parents.
We shouldn't be allowing children to experience such horrendous trauma.
As Americans, we have an obligation to stand up when something's wrong.
In Richmond, dozens echoed the same message outside the West County detention facility. ICE uses it to hold undocumented immigrants who are awaiting court dates. The Bay Area rallies were among hundreds across the country. In Washington, thousands marched toward the Capitol. Singer Alicia Keys read a letter from a mother whose son was taken away.
I had spent nights without sleep, searching and searching for my son without knowing where he was, a torture day by day.
President Trump signed an order to end the practice of separating families, but about 2,000 children have yet to be reunited with their parents.
As the rallies were going on, President Trump tweeted this. He said, "When people come into our country illegally, we must immediately escort them back out without going through years of legal maneuvering. Our laws are the dumbest anywhere in the world. Republicans want strong borders and no crime. Dems want open borders and are weak on crime." Another goal of the immigration marches is to abolish ICE. It's part of a growing call from some Democrats to get rid of the agency that arrests and removes illegal immigrants that are in the U.S. Paula Reed has that part of the story.
Early Early this morning, before the demonstrations got underway, President Trump tweeted his support for immigration and customs enforcement, writing, "To the great and brave men and women of ICE, do not worry or lose your spirit." He was responding to top Democrats who are calling to abolish ICE. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a 28-year-old Democrat who just ousted incumbent Congressman Joe Crowley, is among those calling for an end to the agency.
You also support defunding ICE.
Yes.
Can you explain why defund and not reform?
What we really need to do is really reassess our entire approach to immigration in the United States.
Senator Kirsten Gillibrand agrees.
Start over, reimagine it, and build something that actually works.
As did New York Mayor Bill de Blasio, who tweeted, "ICE is broken. It's divisive and should be abolished." President Trump told Fox News he wants Democrats to continue attacking ICE because he believes it will cost them at the polls. In an interview, he said, "Well, I hope they keep thinking about it because they're going to get beaten so badly." President Trump is seizing on immigration as a way to rally Republican voters ahead of those critical November midterms. Today, he tweeted that he didn't think that a Republican immigration proposal could get enough votes to pass through Congress. And he tweeted, quote, "We need more Republicans to win in November." Paula Reed, CBS News, Washington.
Tonight, a top official at the Environmental Protection Agency is calling for more investigations into EPA Chief Scott Pruitt. In a letter, the EPA's chief ethics officer said he was recommending new inquiries involving Pruitt, but the letter does not get into specifics. Pruitt's leadership at the EPA has already been the subject of intense scrutiny over his spending habits and ethical judgment.
Countdown. Wait a minute. Rocket launch fail. Watch the firing into an epic lift-off glitch.
Plus, a prank with some serious consequences. How one comedian was able to trick the White House into putting him on the line with the president.